GPS. You've heard about that. That stands for Global Positioning Satellite. And the reason you've heard about that is because a lot of our new cars have that in their navigational systems. Even cell phones can have GPS built in, so that you will be given turn-by-turn directions, so that you'll know where to go, when, and how not to get lost, like we used to. You'll always have the best straight line directions to go from point A to point B. But how do you go from point A to point B in your soul? How do you go from being sometimes, let's be honest, unhappy or even depressed, to a person that is happy and then joy-filled and then sometimes leading to euphoria? How do you do it? And how do you do it continually? Not based on temporal outer events that happen, because you know they don't happen that often in life, that give us overwhelming mountaintop joy. You have to build it inside of yourself. That is what our system of PGS is about. The positive gratitude system. Whether you're using our classic system that we've had for years of our pocket PGS system, or our brand new, which I'm very proud of day by day. Both have the PGS positive gratitude system in it. If you have our new day by day, you simply turn to the back, and right here at this page, it will guide you into the system. And then day by day, you record on the pages what is happening in your life and what you're grateful for, the same way you do with the positive classic system that we have had so much success with in the past. Maya Angelou once said, "The talent to endure in life stems from ignorance of alternatives." Oh, my friend, there are alternatives, but you have to build them in yourself. You have to make them habit. You have to live by them daily. And the way you do that is a continual thanksgiving. Instead of a complaining and a griping and a rehashing of problems, you begin to focus your mind on the good instead of the bad. Every day we encourage you to make an appointment with God for Thanksgiving prayer, not to ask for anything, but to give back, to say, God, this is what I am thankful for today. Each day, we encourage you to count your blessings. Now, the way you count your blessings is by focusing your eyes to see them and then writing down your blessings when they occur. And I encourage everyone to write down 4 or 5 things a day. Brand new things. And they don't have to be huge things. They can be little itty-bitty things that you're thankful for. Because the little itty-bitty things are cumulative, and those little things become big things in life. When you write down the 4 or 5 things a day, you review that once a month. And then you review it yearly. And you begin to focus on all the overwhelming good in your life. And you are thankful for your life. You practice it continually in your thoughts, being thankful for your life and what's happening in your life, and also being thankful for you. Oh, my friend, that's something usually we're not. We look in the mirror and we see all of our faults and we see all the things that should be changed about us, and we wish and we want, and therefore we postpone happiness to an imagined some other day. You become thankful for who you are today, for your God-given gifts today, and you're going to discover one of the great spiritual truths. A thankful life is like a magnet. It draws continual new blessings to it. It doesn't repel any longer. It brings in. You are like a sponge to your good in life. You practice thanksgiving. For every blessing that you have received, you give one away. Every time you write down a blessing, you give something away. You go beyond what you would normally do. Maybe it's a kind word. Maybe it's a listening ear. Maybe it's a helping hand. You'll find ways. The next thing you do is you praise only. Now that is a change in lifestyle. And that is something that becomes a regular thing in you as you practice it. It becomes habit. Too many people, especially in America, where there have been communication studies of how people talk to each other in complaints about what's wrong. You go into a period of time, and that period of time, I pray, is 2009, where you praise only. You do it continually. You do it inside of yourself. You do it to others. Next, like Jesus, you are thankful in advance. This is what real faith is. You are thankful in advance for blessings that have not yet come. But you just know in your faith that they're coming. Next, you practice the at least rule. When bad things happen, and they will, you practice the positive attitude of at least. You begin to count out the things that you are grateful for, saying, well, at least this didn't happen. At least this didn't happen. I did that last when the hurricane hit here, and I lost so many trees in my yard. And I said, well, at least, immediately, I said, at least I didn't lose my home. At least the tree blew that way and not this way into my home. Within a half an hour, I was so filled with gratitude that I had tears coming down my eyes. Do you see the difference? The difference is perception. And I talk about perception in today's Positive Daily Inspiration, about how Jesus said, if your eye is filled with light, well, how great the light will be, but if your eye is filled with darkness, how great the darkness will be. That's paraphrased, but it's so true. Your perception, your eye, is the lamp of the body, the eye of the soul. Like a sponge, you fill yourself up with God's light or the darkness of events. And you don't want to do that anymore. You don't want to have the choice. You want to have the single eye, as the Bible says, focused on the light, the good, the blessings of God. And then I encourage, this is a big section in the new Day by Day, for you to make a laugh list of the things that made you laugh in your life. And then when you do have those bad things happen, well, then you write down those things that made you laugh, and you recall by reading them over. I pray that your entire life is a life of PGS, that it is positive gratitude system leading to positive gratitude lifestyle. God bless you.